This is the Negro Ninja, and today I'm gonna let this Reddit play that is about men giving bitches relationship advice. All right, and I'm gonna let a few of them play and give my opinion on each story.
That perfect couple, where everything seems to be going right. It doesn't exist.
All right, I would take that with a grain of salt. Okay, because you don't even know what type of relationship this person is in right here. Is it open? Is it closed? Is it toxic? You don't know what it is. All right. Secondly, when you're thinking about this chick that you're interested in and you're deciding to take things, on a more serious level, you're just enjoying the moment. Okay, you yourself won't even be thinking about something like that in the slightest. So I would say that that's even dangerous to begin with. Okay, because the perfect couple doesn't exist. So you basically setting yourself up to deal with more bullshit than you would typically deal with if you wasn't even thinking this type of shit.
Man, what is the best relationship advice you can give us women? Say what you mean. Don't dance around an issue. Don't make it a game. Be direct and just come out with it, in a non-holish way. You could save yourself a lot of time, potential pain, or the escalation of an argument that wasn't even on the table. Example, woman, I'm cold. Man, thinking to self, okay. Woman, an hour later, upset, why didn't you get me a blanket or turn up the heat? Man, because you didn't ask me to. With my wife and I, it's gotten to the point where when she does something like this, I'll straight up say, thank you for the information. Is there something you'd like me to do with this information? Sometimes she really is just giving me information or wants to talk. Sometimes she expects me to do something with that information. But until she clarifies, I have no idea.
All right, and that's just grade A dysfunction. Okay, that's dysfunction 101. All right. And stuff like this only proves that men are taught to be insane and women are taught to drive men insane. This is not natural. All right. Now, once again, people think things are natural because they see it in repetition. Okay. The wrong shit don't, repeat it 100 times don't make it right. Okay. Somebody telling you the same lie over and over. You're not going to believe it's the truth when you already know that that's a lie. Okay. Now, it's very funny how people will call a man insane for wanting something better than the norm, which is retarded. Okay. You're insane. Get with the program is what they'll tell you. Okay. But they'll never tell you that you're crazy. Okay. For coping with this bullshit. Okay, now this is a grown ass woman, and this is a married man, by the way. Okay, still going through the same shit he was going through in the beginning. Okay, what you see is what you get. What she give you first is what you're gonna get later. Bitches don't improve. Okay, this is people in general, but this is something more serious, which is a relationship or marriage or something. All right, what you see is what you get. It's not gonna get no better. Okay, when it starts dumb, it just get dumber. All right. And people just be like, well, you keep thinking this way, then you'll just end up single forever. Now, once again, it's very funny because a chick can have expectations all the way up here. Okay, going through the firmament or whatever. Okay. You can meet these expectations and probably miss one thing and, walls fall down on you. Oh, fuck it. I want it to be 100% perfect. But we're insane for asking for basic shit. Okay. That she herself would not even tolerate from a baby, a child that she's potty training. Woman, I'm cold. Okay. The fuck do you mean you cold? I'm cold too, bitch. What you telling me for? Okay, now let her be in a situation where she's potty training a baby. Okay, and that baby just say, I'm trying to think. How do you, because this is such a simple situation, it's hard for a baby to even do something this stupid. Okay, so if she wants to tell the baby, next time you boo boo, you let me know by saying potty. Say pot pot. That's how people train their kids. And usually they're intelligent enough to understand, which means they're intelligent enough for a spanking to be warranted. Okay, now just like I said, just pay attention to the stuff that people tell you to tolerate from bitch, and watch how bitch don't even tolerate the same behavior from the kids that she raising. Okay, or at least if some women raise the kids to be stupid, but when she wants it to be easy on her, is it some shit that she's just not gonna tolerate, and she gonna lay them rules down. Okay, she gonna lay it down. All right, and once again, this is not natural. Not everybody go through that type of dumb shit.
We don't have to talk to consider it quality time. We also don't have to cuddle. I could sit contently for hours in silence. The older I get, the more I am bothered by noise. It's nice to just sit in peace for a while. I've had relationships where if we aren't cuddling, then she thinks I don't like her anymore or some juvenile BS. I just feel like sharing a room with you. That's intimacy to me. Relax.
And I find that very hilarious because hoes, the reason why she's acting like that is because she knows she have done that to niggas before, like an affectionate nigga. Okay, and then she want to be all cold and distant. All right, which symbolizes that this bitch has no peace within. Okay, which pretty much symbolizes in this story right here that he has more peace than her. The man is naturally more content than bitch. Okay, like I said, we can look in a mirror. Okay, and we can like what we see. Okay, even if we don't get a million compliments like the woman does 24/7. Hoes get reassurance 24/7 and they still are at war with themselves. And they be cocky with it too. Okay, she got a fat booty, but she could be thinking that she fat, but she'll use that same weakness to try to break you. Okay, she don't think much about it. She thinks she fat, but she gonna get in front of you and do that number there. Clap the ass cheeks. Now give me your money. Okay. You gotta watch these hoes.
Men communicate differently than women. We talk less and do more. On average, 2,000 words a day less. For men, talking is a way to convey information and instructions, and not much else. If you tell us your boss is an a-hole, we'll interpret that as an order to punch his teeth out.
See, this is where I'm fixing to disagree with him on right here. If a bitch is venting to me about her boss, we gonna be on the same page. Yeah, that nigga, that's stupid. I'm not going to be thinking about busting his lips. Okay, unless she was telling me a story. My boss is very sadistic. He poured hot candle wax on me. He told me that if I don't do this, I'm gonna lose the job. He told me to stick my hand in this glass. Now that's different. He just a simp. This motherfucker right here in this story. All right. For men, talking is a way to convey information and not much else. I remember doing a video about that a long time ago, basically saying, that I don't even think that men is really supposed. I don't think that women even supposed to be talking with due to how much bullshit come out of their mouth or whatever. But see, the reason why we take information more seriously is because we have to do these things. Bitches don't have to do shit half the time. Okay. And even if they did have to do something, they can find a motherfucker to do it quicker. Okay, niggas be quick. Oh, I got this for you. Let me hold the door for you. Let me put, you a woman, you should be carrying this.
Because that's how we're wired. If you've ever caught your man not listening halfway through your conversation about how your day went, it's not that he doesn't care, but it's because he's sifting through your words to find the instructions. This is also why hints, nudges, looks, cues, and other forms of unspoken communication can easily fly over our heads. We are clueless to what to you may seem obvious.
No, these bitches just cannot communicate. Like I said, this is a simp talking. All right, and he just said something else that proves he's a simp. It's not that he doesn't care. He's sifting through your words to find the instructions. Basically saying he's there to serve. Okay. Now think about yourself when you're talking to people. Okay, if me and you are having a conversation and I'm just discussing something about a bitch or just something about a game or something positive even. Okay, you're just thinking and you're thinking about how to respond to what is being said. You're not thinking about how to serve me. Okay, you see how it don't make any sense. Now your mind, now you would change. Okay, if this was different. Hey, I am ordering something from you. I would like this, and this. That's when your mind would change from listening to um, figuring out the instructions. How do you want it? What size shirt you looking for, or whatever the fuck I'm selling. All right, which pretty much just proves to you a lot of motherfuckers is insane in relationships. Now I'm not bashing relationships by any stretch. Okay, but I'm only proving, okay, that a lot of motherfuckers are insane, which is why they have a long lasting relationship because your average bitch is just not sane. Once again, we are taught to be insane. Hoes are taught to drive us insane.
So understand that we can be easy confused and that confusion can lead to frustration on both ends. It may seem absurd and tedious, but being in a relationship implies developing your own, unique, shared language.
Go to work with that mentality and see what happened. Okay, go to work, boss. We need our own shared language. You know what that shared language is? The way the company does this shit. Okay, this is print production, and I expect legal paper to be on my desk with black and white ink. Okay, that's the You're not finna go in there asking for some special shit other than what that motherfucker just said.
If you think that having a set of commonly used words is enough, you're very wrong.
I'm telling you, a lot of dudes just dealing with dysfunction. That's why I don't listen to shit motherfuckers say. They'll be quick to try to drag you down to this mediocrity bullshit that I'm listening to right here, and the other. How many stories did I just? I guess two. Okay. Once again, just something as simple as the argument about whether or not men should approach women. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you want to, do you? But why should there be a war when a man says, "Oh, man shouldn't"? You do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. All right. What's next? Next gonna be arguing about how you fuck a bitch. You know what? You shouldn't stroke her this hard. A woman should just be, kind of nibble your way in. And I believe niggas will argue over some shit like that. No, I don't go in there trying to dominate a woman. I her dominate me. Insanity, which proves we shouldn't even be having dialogue with motherfuckers anyway. Okay, as y'all can see with some of the trolls in the damn comments sometimes.
Holding your relationship hostage in every argument means you're a bad person with no real argument. Oh yay? Then why are we even together? If I'm so bad, then just leave me. I guess you don't care about our relationship then. My wife used to say things like that at the very beginning of the relationship. I brought it up not during a dispute and found out it's because she thought I was out of her league and genuinely expected me to leave and didn't want to be blindsided.
All right, now that's one thing I can agree with right there. Especially with all the bullshit that I've been talking about over the years in my shit. All right. Except in this case, this chick is actually being more direct with it. Usually bitches will just play games, okay, to let you think that you ain't, to make you think you ain't shit. That's what she's hoping to do. Okay, but a critical thinker, it just, it won't even really phase you, but you'll just be annoyed, be like, somebody write about this bitch here. Okay. It's just like dealing with motherfuckers outside. They mad that you ain't got nothing to do with them. You think you better than us. We're going to try to make you feel like you ain't shit. That's how a lot of hoes be doing. Lots of these relationships be dysfunctional because these hoes be dysfunctional. Okay, insecure bitches give you the most problems. Okay, this is why I advocate getting attractive women. Okay, and even if the attractive woman is the same way, at least it's easier on your psyche because attractive women are more pleasant to deal with.
I told her to knock it off. I wasn't going anywhere, and 5 years later we're married and have a baby on the way. We're insanely happy, never really get in diffs, and I can honestly say we are each other's other half. But it didn't change how annoying it was to hear. Then why don't you just leave me? Some of it can come from insecurities, but if it's constant, it's more manipulative than anything. If your partner is saying things like this, talk about it. There might be more to it, but there might not.
They're taught to deal with insanity. Okay, this is mediocrity once again. Okay, you can settle for this, or you can just simply not play that game until you find what you want. All right, but a lot of motherfuckers ain't powerful enough to have that mindset, which is, and people trying to drag you down with them. That's why they got so many names for men that are single. Okay, single. They give the single men the most dumb type of names, whether it applies to them or not. It's ridiculous. All right. Would you rather be crazy so people can think that you're not crazy? Or would you rather be sane and allow people to think you're crazy? And that's really what it boils down to. All right, that's why it pays not to be quick to try to, oh man, I'm this old and I ain't got no wife or a girlfriend. Who gives a fuck? Okay, because if they were so content on what they got, they wouldn't be thinking about you. Once again, when you get your dick sucked or something, okay, or whatever the fuck it is you and this bitch is doing that's intimate, are you thinking about what other motherfuckers are doing? You be like, oh, you're gonna have to touch it this way. I'm almost there. No, keep doing it like this. Stick your tongue out. Come on, let me do it. Damn. Okay, you thinking about that right there. All right, which proves that motherfuckers ain't happy if they can just be cuddled up and doing like that and stuff. It don't make any sense. And that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.